Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Garden Show, episode 14, not 15.
Fine, let's do 16.
Episode 22. It has episode 15 in the thumbnail because the last one I opened up had episode 14, but it was actually episode 13. Anyways, my name is Casey. I am here today with Jordan, Derek, Alex, Adam, and Rick. It's quite the party today.
Yeah.
Quite the party
today.
The
gnome night of the round. Fuck it.
Yeah.
True.
We got the full crew here.
Got the knights at the round table.
I call Galahad.
I call myself.
Trying to say some shit here, Alex?
I don't even know what we're talking
Shut up, Lancelot.
Yeah, shut up.
You betrayer.
Hey!
Wait.
I had my reasons. Okay?
I feel like we're at the Last Supper, but it's like half the people.
Okay, so
we got all this bread here.
Judas,
What
did
are we
you
going
send out
to
the invites?
Only half of them got
I
it.
did.
The other half are playing Fortnite right now.
Half declined.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
Well, okay, 4 declined, 2 were maybes. So. But.
Oh God. Okay.
Let there be light. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the color.
Speaking of which.
Speaking topic.
Okay.
Oh, I like to see someone who's speaking. I'm like, fuck, good luck.
I thought the aliens were here.
All right, but anyways, our topics are Shadow of the Tomb Raider was announced about a week and a half ago. Modern Warfare 2 Remastered rumors, and lots of them.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves, just a review, because I want to talk about what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
I want to talk about what's wrong with it.
Lots is wrong with it.
Yeah. We'll get into that. We'll talk a little bit of Cyberpunk 2077, just a little bit. There's like no gameplay or anything, but just we'll talk about some stuff that CD Projekt Red's been talking about. Fifth topic, I titled it as Movies of Today, but it's just going to be us talking about movies that are happening today.
Yeah.
And then obviously our weekly Fortnite updates.
Of course.
So, let's talk about the announcement of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I just beat the first game. The first remake, like an hour ago.
Nice.
Like just Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Yeah, just Tomb Raider.
Well, you need Rise of Tomb Raider now.
I know. I haven't started Rise of the Tomb Raider
Which,
yet.
I'm going to admit, kind of disappointing.
Kind of disappointing.
They did a really good job opening up the world and exploration and combat for the second one. But, like, it's a lot of build up for a lot of deflation. Yeah.
Well, because, like, it was... like, Rise of Tomb Raider is supposed to be like, hey... Here's the fucking Tomb Raider everyone remembers. Here's how she became that.
Kind
so
of.
it wasn't necessarily supposed to be like...
But they dropped the ball on like... I can't say. I don't want to say
like
I don't want to ruin it for Casey.
Like, let's say it's like some of the fucking Marvel movies where like them themselves are disappointing, but they're setting up for something way fucking better. Mm-hmm. That's how I felt with Rise of Tomb Raider, and so I'm really fucking hoping Shadows just like dick slaps me in the face.
It looks like Roads to El Dorado. Like that Aztec building and stuff.
Which I would love.
They were very much into that whole, if you see it in Eclipse, you gotta sacrifice some people.
Yep.
Motherfucking shit.
Oh no.
I'm all about that.
Yeah, no, if it's Aztec, it's gonna go hard. Like, they're gonna skin someone, eat them, and wear the skin around in a fucking ceremony as they drop the heart on top of a fucking on top of the pyramid.
And they're not afraid to do that.
Yep.
As you saw from the first game, it was pretty gory, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
I love Aztec.
I mean, I expected that. I mean, I was sliding down this fucking water slide, and I was like just a hair off from where I needed to go.
Yeah.
Fucking impaled through my neck.
Right.
And I was just like, Jesus.
This was the game where Adam and I played together for just a little bit. She fell on this long thing of like rock slide or whatever. And then she landed on her back, and Adam was just like... she just gets up...
I depicted...
walked it off!
I depicted how a human would react to that situation. Not just like, oh, I just like fell down a huge cliff.
She gets up and holds their
oh,
thing.
hey, cool. There's some leaves on me. Like,
nah, you're going to be deep breaths, looking around to where you are.
Motherfucker, I take a nap.
It's funny because after parachuting from that airplane into the fucking trees and towards the beach and whatnot, in my mind I thought, oh, you're okay, you'll just walk it off. And it was at that point that she actually started hurting. And I'm like, oh, it hurts. I'm like, about damn time. I've been like, Jesus, you've fallen from so high so many times. I'm surprised you haven't broken every single bone in your body.
The part that fucked me up was when the rebar just goes through her, then she kind of rips it off, and then just wades through a fucking like ocean of blood. I'm like, that's infection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you taught something.
Like, you want super AIDS, that's how you get super AIDS.
Tetanus!
That's the one thing. That's probably the one thing about the game that bugged me.
Like, it is.
Was just how fucking godlike she seemed.
Yeah.
Rubbing off all the pain.
She's
a god.
I mean,
She's turning into a zombie.
I mean, I'm all for being a badass, but you gotta be human badass.
Yeah.
Especially when like the OG Tomb Raiders, you die in one hit.
Yeah.
Like you try to make that cliff jump.
Triangle tits.
Triangle
Kill herself if she needed to.
No, I haven't used them like caltrops, just like stabs them into the fucking wall. I'm safe.
Yep, exactly.
I just feel like you could stab somebody with those.
Yep.
You
Yep.
definitely could. They were
like,
geometrically unsafe.
Yeah, that's how she creeps along the walls in the game. You know how like in Zelda Link like sidesteps?
Yep.
She just like puts her chest on it and her boobs are just sentient and it's moving.
They're counterbalancing her weight. But yeah, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I mean, we've been talking a lot about the old games, and there isn't anything they've really shown off besides what was in the teaser. The way they, I don't know, the way that it was leaked the day before they released it, and then I saw the teaser, and I'm like, but I knew this already. Where's more? And then it says, oh, trailer coming, what, April?
I think so.
April something?
April
Releasing in
17th, I think.
It
September?
doesn't matter. Anything else coming out in April is going to be overshadowed by the fact that Super Troopers 2 and God of War.
Yeah.
That's it.
Which,
That's my April right there.
Speaking of God of War, only one thing, I saw an article where there was like a 3-hour demo, and this 3-hour demo only covered 5% of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Yep.
I told you you'd be jizzing his
Oh, I'm
pants over there.
so happy we're getting the systems. We got 1, 2, 3. You getting it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 4. We have 4 people at this table getting the fucking system.
Are you getting the system? Or
Oh,
spaghetti?
I'm not getting the system. I'm getting the game.
Oh no, I'm
Okay.
getting that system,
3
motherfucker.
people then.
Did you see how Shadow or what is it? Shadow of
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider leaked
No.
at all? They put so it was supposed to be this whole thing where it's like, okay, it's coming. Like it was supposed to be like a picture or whatever for like acts or whatever, being like it's coming. But the motherfuckers put every single secret in the HTML.
What?
Oh, right. That's right. I remember
So
that.
you could
Why would
literally
they do that?
You could just F12 it and read the properties.
And then it'll read the properties, and it said like, Shadow of the Tomb Raider available like this date, reveal this date, gameplay reveal this date, like everything you needed to know is in there, like the
Yep.
locations and everything.
For some reason.
I
Oh,
don't
it's
want to
coming.
know. I don't want to know.
Is that more like
I'll wait till October or November, whatever the fucking date it is. I don't want to
November.
know. That's why I'm not watching that fucking God of War shit. I'm not watching any more gameplay.
February
The
2019?
only gameplay I've ever seen was when they first announced it, I think. And he was facing the troll with
Yep.
the kid. I think that was the only gameplay I've ever seen. And then the one time I saw one little snippet, because I was really curious. And he threw the axe and it hit this jogger or whatever against the wall, and then it exploded. And I was like,
See,
I gotta stop!
Buddy,
I have to stop!
I
there's a lot
had
more than
I know! Stop it!
I had to
That's
watch
only
it
5% of the
because
game.
I was really worried when they said that you weren't able to jump.
But you're...
Yeah, but the 15 minutes I watched,
Okay.
like, okay, this, like, the way the gameplay feels, the way you actually traverse the world, I like this.
you gotta sacrifice. You sacrifice. You did good.
I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, they're already planning out and writing the next God of War game.
Hell yeah.
Shocker.
Nah. See, Kratos is never
No,
gonna
the
die.
thing is, it's not a shocker, but to me, it's disappointing because I want Twisted Metal, and the God of War developers are the one who develops
Twisted Metal.
I am pretty sure you're one of the only people.
Nah,
No, that's not true.
I'd give my middle nut for a Twisted Metal.
Oh, gross.
Dude, it's Mario Kart, but bloody.
I'm again questioning
it's
how many nuts
fucking
you have.
amazing.
He has a lot. He throws a lot of nuts at a lot of different things.
Fucking
and it's
Sweet Tooth.
How would you know?
terrifying.
Oh,
Because he
Sweet
says
Tooth.
it all the time. Jordan, I will give my left nut. Jordan, I will give my 2 right nuts. How do you have 2, first of all? Jordan, I'll give my middle nut.
See, I got Newton's Cradle down there.
Oh my god.
You just, one day,
Is that what those things are called?
Yeah.
Newton cradle?
Yep.
Yeah. They never stopped clacking.
Oh god.
That
That's
must be
a
painful.
horrifying image. Can we just move on?
I recommend
please?
not imagining that.
It's a metronome.
Alright, so Modern Warfare Remastered.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. It hasn't officially been announced, but it happens with. It's like every other Call of Duty that they announce. It's going to happen.
I want to say something right now. It's not a Call of Duty game without multiplayer.
Yes, it is. How do you think Call of Duty started?
With multiplayer.
Was it first?
Call of
the
Duty
very
1 had
first one?
multiplayer.
Did it
Yep.
really?
It was
Yeah.
PC only, actually.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And then the PS2 from Call of Duty 2, you had to have that special adapter where you could play with people still.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still a Call of Duty game, buddy.
Well, still, I
The
mean,
thing is, it can be a Call of Duty game without multiplayer. But the thing that made Modern Warfare 2 so fantastic was its multiplayer.
Yeah.
Don't even, Jordan.
But Toxic.
I don't know, man. That story mode was so fucking good.
I enjoyed Modern Warfare 1.
I'm not willing to pay
Campaign
$40 for a campaign that I can beat in 2 hours.
They're saying it's $25.
Yeah,
Still,
saying
I'm
it's
still
$25.
not even willing to pay that for a game I can beat in 2 hours.
Okay, so
I learned from the fucking order.
so I think it's the newest rumor is that it's $25 for the campaign now, and multiplayer comes later.
Yeah, so guess what? You're still paying $60
Okay, so-
for a fucking
I don't
remastered
think that they
game.
said they would make you pay for the multiplayer.
I don't know.
I feel like that would be a free update.
It's still not even
Activision.
official.
I thought
But
Why not
Yeah.
just ship it all at once?
Modern Warfare 2.
Why even?
No, because if we do that, then we're gonna have to get it coupled with some bullshit. Their next dumbass title, the Black Ops 4. I'm sorry, I'm not excited for Black Ops 4.
Never mind.
Not if they can't do the tally system right, or whatever. If they're doing it tally marks,
Numeral.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not okay.
I mean,
We were on that last
Modern
time.
Warfare
Fans
2,
trying
like
really
multiplayer, is fun, but that's at the same time that's where all like the toxic crap came from, like one-man army and like a bunch of grenade launchers and stuff like that. It
That's
was
very
stupid.
Oh, YouTube's.
Yeah,
I will admit I'm a noob too.
Dude,
You bastard.
I will noob tube to the day I die. I love noob tubing people.
You
It's so much
guys,
fun.
no matter-
bastards.
It's fun hearing you
Hey,
people like
it might-
rage. Oh, this you didn't kill me if it wasn't for the noob tube. Yeah, well, that's why it's there. So I.
Why the freak did they invent a grenade launcher attachment?
Yeah, it's supposed to be
You
there.
might as
There's
well
a grenade
use
launcher
it.
So have a video game version of sucking dick, okay?
The best moments in Modern Warfare 2 with noob tubing is when like the player was like, "Okay, I'm done being mad. This is gonna be my turn," and he like takes one step and then just a noob tube out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, that's it. Just rage
The
quit.
thing I've noticed about Modern Warfare, though, is like, I think the whole noob tubing and like RPGing started in Modern Warfare 1 in the campaign. Because you remember all the enemies that would like just shoot their RPGs at you, and if you were like on a low difficulty, it'd be like, yeah, just didn't affect you at all. But they still shot RPGs directly at you. It's like,
Well, there's also
Yeah.
those like cheat codes, especially in Modern Warfare Remastered, that you can get after getting all the what are they? The
Well,
intel.
that's
The
different.
Intel stuff.
Yeah, that you can have like unlimited ammo, so you like shoot unlimited noob tubes and RPGs.
Does it actually say noob tubes? Please tell me it does.
No,
Oh.
like unlimited ammo, but
I was
it does
hoping they
shoot
just
unlimited
steer into the
nukes.
skid there.
I just want that ice level where you sneak around with the rounds pistol.
okay,
Oh,
now that
sneaky,
was a very
I
good.
fucking love that level, man.
Yeah,
I got
that
to the
was
point
good.
where I knew it so well, I could just. I just
Man,
knew it.
those-
Back of my
but
hand.
Those motions,
Yeah,
could I mean, those motions you would have
the
to
big-
see.
the biggest question is if they're going to add the no Russian mission into.
No, they are.
That's
They
the
are?
real
They're
question.
probably going to keep that same message on it. If you don't want this to do this level, you can just skip it. It won't affect your achievements or whatever.
Was that in the old game?
Yep. It was in an update, I believe, where people were
Probably.
like, up in arms about it, just like, hey, I don't want to be a part of this level where I'm murdering
Yeah,
innocent
like-
people or whatnot. And they were just like, oh,
yeah,
okay,
but-
then we'll update it.
Yeah, we'll just let the anti-gun activists just like skim from that. Man,
I'm okay with that level.
yeah, I mean,
I murder innocent people all the time.
I mean, I'm fine
I mean,
with it too.
well,
I
like-
can understand that it can be quite
again, it goes.
brutal and a little bit, I don't know, emotional
Rough.
for some people.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's.
But I mean, there's games like Manhunt out there
yeah,
So-
Manhunt.
and
Grand
Grand
Theft
Theft
Auto.
Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
Every time you hit a fucking pedestrian, you're a terrorist.
Let's
mean-
talk about that for a second. Grand Theft Auto 5, and so where you get so immersed that if you wear a mic and go into a store to rob it, you have to yell in your mic
Yeah.
to be like, "Hey, give me your money."
You can
And
have
it'll-
RPGs,
it'll
you
work.
can get tanks, you can get attack
Yeah.
helicopters, you can just start attacking civilians.
You
all
can just
around.
start running
People
and
are
punch
okay
someone in the
with
back of the
that,
head
but they're
until
not
they
okay with
die.
the whole
They
no
were-
Russian.
they were anal
What?
with that one mission. It was stupid.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was key for understanding
The one thing.
Yeah.
The one thing I did.
Yeah.
Damn,
It was
I had
key.
So much
But
I know it's bad to say.
the one thing I did in Grand Theft Auto 5 was like, if someone's sitting on a bench,
he made you do all these
I'll run at
terrible
him.
things, and then he just fucking domed you.
Yeah, they would
Ragdoll into them.
Boom!
Yeah, they would die from it.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fucking gets out, and I'm just like, I like this guy. That's what he's doing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You liked him, so did you end up wanting to kill him?
Not really.
So we're talking about the first level of Modern Warfare 2, right?
That's not the first
That's
level.
not the first
but-
level. But
Okay.
that was like the where like
Kind of like the middle of the game.
yeah, it's where you
Probably
like, first
like within-
understand what is like
Probably within like the first.
what was happening.
Yeah.
Probably before the halfway point.
Yeah, I loved that level because it was so visceral. Like, it really put into concept what you're doing.
Yep.
And like, I understand that's pretty like out there. You know, oh no, God, you're into people. Yeah, no, it's supposed to prove that you're kind of a fucking horrible creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just stupid that one mission just caused a whole bunch of like this, but people are okay with Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Oh no, people weren't okay with Grand Theft Auto.
Like,
One
you
of
go
those
to
things.
Nassau.
Yeah, like one of those
I
things
mean,
where like
we're both pirates. Let's just work it out.
Yeah, wait, you can't just work it out as pirates. You have to like fucking sword duel or like fucking like pirate version of like
Shoot
a
each
duel
other with
like
guns,
a
cannons,
western
stuff like
shootout or something like that. Except they're like pirates.
I want a parlay system. Parlay system.
Parlay. That'd be an interesting
So
way
like,
to implement
if
something
you got
like
like this team of 4 coming up on this little one guy, and he's just like, fuck, parlay. They're just like, okay, what you got? I got one chest you can have, and just let me go. They'll be like,
No, fuck it. We'll take all of it.
okay, how many chests you got though? 2.
We'll take
Nah,
that
we'll
and
fucking take all of it.
we'll take that in your ship.
That would, yeah. Oh, what if there's like a super ship that had ships in it?
What?
Like little
excuse
sail
you,
ships.
It's not how buoyancy works. It's
Yeah, it's like, what? I don't remember pirates having any of that technology.
I know, but it's just a thought.
the only way that would work
No.
is if it was in space.
Or if it were a flying ship.
It's like a
Space Thieves.
It is in game preview. Could always happen.
space of thieves.
We'll see.
I mean, I feel
Or
like,
like-
I feel like it's the pirate version of No Man's Sky, just a little bit better.
What if they implemented that private lobbies and then afterwards they implemented a build up your own island segment where you can get all that money that you're wanting to get and you can build up your own pirate zone.
Make your like own Isle
So
of
like you can,
Tortuga.
yeah,
Oh,
you can
that'd
you can buy houses for people to come in. You can buy a bunch of different places for merchants to come settle down.
That'd be cool, but that will never happen.
Well, it's in game preview. We'll see.
It's rare. Like I have faith in Rare. Yeah. They haven't really fucked with me ever.
Well, you wait until they implement the whole when you die, you have to pay money. That's something they want to put in there.
Yeah. Or like real money or
no, not real money. That would be
please don't
ridiculous.
turn it to Konami.
Yeah, that would be stupid.
No, they want you to pay in-game currency for when you die.
Yeah, you pay the hospital.
Or you pay the Flying Dutchman.
These were the same people that
Davy
made
Jones.
Banjo-Kazooie, right?
Yeah.
So what they put like little tiny Easter eggs, like
no.
little dolls on
because
each
then
island.
like what if you
or like just like the
they'll
red
have to
feathers
scale down
you
the
collect,
difficulty then.
something like super something
they'll
like
either
that.
have to scale down the difficulty. They'll have to fix their matchmaking. They'll have to provide safe areas and shit first.
Yeah.
Because like I can't just die, pay money, respawn, and
Die.
just have them waiting there for me to kill me again.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's stupid.
People would troll the shit out of that.
Yeah, especially out of us.
How about that chicken you were talking about?
Oh, that's just the red spot chicken.
Okay, so there was this article I read on Twitter about this chicken. It was a red speckled chicken that you can capture. Supposedly it's very rare.
Yeah.
Well, we found one the other day. We found one. I'm like, oh my god, I found a red speckled chicken. Pick it up. I'll be like, wow, this shit must be worth a lot. Take it back and sell it. I get like 80 gold.
That's it?
That's it. And I'm like,
and we were like, bullshit. That was stupid.
What the hell?
We sell a pig
I
that
didn't
could
get shit.
We sell the worst chests ever in that game. It would be worth more.
Pretty much.
It's stupid.
And then I had one of those captain's chests. It was like gold with like those like a ruby or something in it, and I sold that, and that was a lot less than I thought it'd be.
Yeah. I thought it would be
I expected it at least to be 1,000, and I only got like 600.
I feel like it would, as there are more updates, it would maybe be worth more money. Like more of those chests would be worth more money.
Or you fucking make shit cost less.
Yeah.
Shit. That's the other thing I have. Shit's way too expensive.
Yeah. The custom. If you just like the sales for your ship would be like 70,000 gold.
But then the other stuff, they're like over $1 million.
I don't know about $1 million. It's just the customization. The customization stuff is like 100,000.
Yeah, 100,000.
But
$1 million.
All I know is that the ship stuff is pretty expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive as fuck.
I do feel like it is the No Man's Sky
of the sea.
The No Man's Sea. That's what it is.
And I mean,
I feel like that would have been a better title than Sea of Thieves.
If we take it as No Man's Sky, have you played No Man's Sky recently?
Yeah, it's doing.
It's actually pretty fucking fun now.
Well, I don't know about pretty.
Comparatively to what it was.
Well, okay, comparatively to what it was.
It's like a whole new game. So, if they do the same thing, I feel like this could become a decent game.
That's the thing, though. We can't just keep doing this over and over again, having games like No Man's Sky and then just having them add on to it later.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't like the entire process of that. I think it's stupid as shit. But, I mean, it looks fun. Like, I don't have an Xbox, so I haven't played it. I've just watched some gameplay. It looks like it's a fun game to play with your friends.
It is.
It is actually really fun. And the thing is, I don't really get bored playing it a whole lot. It's just, I mean, I get bored with No Man's Sky really quick. But this thing, the thing is, this game isn't like really super boring.
Because you're not striving to like survive all the time.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky, your oxygen is low. There's a storm incoming. You need to increase your temperature. You need to lower your temperature.
Shut the fuck up! Yeah.
Somebody explode the damn planet!
Like, seriously, you can't even, like, if there's a really toxic planet, it'd be like, that looks really cool.
This one, your biggest
toxic,
worry,
you'll die in 10 seconds.
Yeah, this one, your biggest worry is having somebody throw a bucket of throw up on you when you're not expecting.
Oh my god.
That's
somebody drank too much beer, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody threw up on my screen, and I'm like, ew. It was fucking gross.
And
see, if they could do little details like that, I have faith that they'll bring some more stuff for us to do in the game.
That's just pure rare, that's like.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
What I want to see is, like, somebody mentioned, like, I want to see a UFO come out of nowhere.
oh god, no. That was a joke.
What else has Rare worked on?
Banjo-Kazooie.
They're the makers of Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah, they're the makers of all those OG games, like Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think
so
I think
I have
they should
faith.
have the
Oh fuck! I'm gonna
flying pirate ship.
pause this real quick
Oh my god,
and go back to our last podcast about seeing Smash Brother people.
Yeah.
Phil Spencer said it would be alright to put Banjo and Kazooie in the new Smash.
Yep.
If
one of the
Nintendo
rare
wanted
employees
to.
like, hey Phil, can we give him Banjo? 'Cause I don't see why not.
Yeah, like
Freaking Ryan would be happy.
yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie would
We'd
be an
be
awesome
happy if they
character.
added Crash and Spyro in there.
You know, like, see, Banjo would be even more better. Fuck, I'm tired. Would be
You're
even
not the
better
only one, my friend.
because, like, obviously Rare was originally Nintendo. It's like they all came on Nintendo. Plus, also Banjo Kazooie would work perfectly. That up B would just be unleashing Kazooie and having him fly up and shit.
Who is?
It would.
Who made Tasmanian Tiger?
Ooh.
No name.
What if they were Nintendo?
Was it Activision?
What if that was one of the guest stars?
That would be
in
dope
Super
as
Smash
shit.
Bros. Yeah, that would be
Tasmanian
cool.
Tiger.
That would be pretty cool.
His
actually.
glide.
Yeah. Your down B would change your boomerang.
Yeah, it's like Smash would be one of those exclusive boomerangs.
EA.
Wow.
Chrome
Developed
Boom.
by Chrome, published by EA. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, Chrome's gone.
I mean, if Microsoft buys EA,
Kaboomerang.
it's another possibility.
Never noticed that.
There's like a 1% chance
No.
that happening.
What?
It's gotta
And
work.
your special can
Why are
be
you
like
watching God of War shit?
Your special.
Get it the fuck out of here!
Okay, so general review of the game. What do you think of Sea
Well,
of Thieves?
I can't because I've only played like an hour of it. I can't
Yeah.
give it an honest review yet, but you guys can. You guys played it.
I've played it a lot. What I can say is I like where you're going with it. I really do. The way you released it was, I mean, obviously you could have had a better release because I couldn't even play the game for like an hour. But
Go on.
anyways, is if you implement what we all want, like, you know, safe areas, private matches, all that kind of stuff, I think it'll be a really great game and experience to play with your friends.
Yeah.
More weapons. More weapon
Yeah.
types. That'd be pretty cool. Dual wielding
like
pistols. That'd be fucking dope, dude.
I feel like
Yeah,
so
that
one
would be
that
cool.
definitely should be in there. 'Cause I mean, like Edward Teach had 5 guns on him at all times because they're flintlocks. You can't reload during a
Dude,
fucking
they can
battle.
implement raids so easily. You can
Yeah.
do the raid of Captain Blackbeard. The raid of
Captain
Captain Kidd.
Black Gorgeous.
Damn right.
That was the best
I feel
thing
like
ever.
if their first patch or their first like update implements the safe houses and private matches, I feel like that would be a step in the good direction. 'Cause that,
Yeah.
that would actually
obviously
that would
yeah.
settle the game
Of
into like,
course.
okay, it's playable, it's fun now,
Yes.
and then add more shit as it goes along.
I think you could also implement a more RPG-esque type of feature in there where you not only create a character, but you create a pirate name for your character.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
level
Captain
up.
Black
I think that'd be
Gorgeous.
pretty cool.
Edward-
I saw some dude. I saw what? Mr.
Edward DLZ.
Fruit. They did this little thing where they charge up and then you dash
Yeah.
with your sword. See,
Yeah.
that could be a skill. And then you can have another skill where after you do that, you like throw a bomb or something. I don't know. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, implement
the
more
fuck the
RPG-esque
fourth one
type
come
stuff
out?
like that.
2013.
And
What
for
are you
what
guys talking
system?
about?
Apparently
Ty,
a PC
Tasmanian
only.
Tiger.
What? There's been 4 ties.
I
There's
played,
4 games.
I played 3 of them.
Yeah, they're also.
I've only played 2.
Chrome Studios is also responsible for what happened to Spyro. By the way, they did 2 Spyro games.
Those
Which ones?
bastards.
The ones for the
The ones that
PS3.
sucked.
The bad
The
ones.
Legend of Spyro.
Legend of Spyro: New Beginning. They did that one. I never played that one.
It was all right.
And then they have the Eternal Night too.
Yeah. It was,
Eternal Night
but-
was hot garbage.
I mean,
I think they liked it.
well, it was okay.
It was fun playing
was not the-
Dark Spyro.
It was not the best Spyro game, but
Obviously.
it wasn't the worst game.
Spyro
of
went
PS3.
edgy. That's
Mine
But,
was,
like-
my favorite was Dawn
fuck, I
of the
forgot
Dragon
about
because you
this.
could play as 2 different dragons. You could play as
Yeah.
Spyro and you could play as Cinder.
Yeah,
I
and-
mostly played Cinder
Yeah,
because she's an
'cause-
OP character.
Okay.
Because like
Oh yeah.
and to him, at least, the ending was emotional. But then
Very.
I learned later that Spyro isn't actually dead.
Yeah.
He's just
Spoiler!
like, yeah. Everybody's played it at this
Like a
point. They
12-year-old
don't care. 12-year-old's like,
Chronicler? I haven't
Dawn of
heard
the
that
Dragon
name
came
in
out
ages.
oh my
PS2
god.
era.
I think it came out in 2010. I thought that was a PS1.
I thought it was PS2 if I remember.
I don't know why that was funny.
Oh my god.
Look what happened to our boy.
That's
ugly toad.
Look at that.
God.
Fucking Skylanders, get the fucking shit out of here.
Ripto's Rage was
What'd they
my
do?
favorite though.
That was
they do
dope
to
as shit.
That was my favorite one.
That was the shit. That was awesome. And look what they did in now. And like Spyro's no more because of that shit.
Well, see, Skylanders is going away, so they may actually sell
That's
the
Spyro's
rights
retarded
again.
cousin.
Yeah, Spyro's retarded cousin. Yeah, also named Spyro.
Anyways,
But
if I were to
yes.
give Sea of Thieves like a rank right now, I'd say 5 out of 10. Because I mean, I like what it's what it has so far, but they have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I give it around 5 or 6 out of 10 because yeah, they have a lot to improve on, but
What they
For
have
what-
is fun.
yeah, what they
too.
have is fun. But they can also improve on a lot of stuff, like you said, add private matches or like safe places.
Yep, that's the biggest one. Safe houses.
Yeah,
And you guys would say
All
that
I've
this
seen-
game has potential on
All
full
I've seen for
release.
Sea of Thieves so far is
Well,
15
since it's in
minutes
game
gameplay, and
preview,
they have a
then yes,
reference
on
to
full
Griffin
release,
from
it would
Polygon.
definitely have potential.
That's it.
yeah.
I mean, I was really excited to play it because I thought it was going to be like full and complete. But I mean, I was wrong, and I still had fun with it. But
Yeah, I mean, it's still new.
yeah, and
And
I
we-
still haven't played enough Ni no Kuni 2 to talk about that yet.
God, that game's so fucking good.
God, that game's beautiful.
So fucking
It's
good.
so good. I do have. I mean, there is one thing about that game that does bug me though. It's like when you're like traversing long distances, you're
I
like,
haven't done that yet.
well,
I'm still in the castle.
oh okay. Then I won't spoil
I think
it
it's
then.
interesting that you're the fucking president.
You're
Come back as
the
a fucking
president-
guard for a king.
The president of one world and the king of the other.
King's protected.
King's
Whatever.
You're a
I think it's
president in that
interesting.
game. That's weird.
Okay, but yeah, we're done talking about
2008
now.
was Dawn of the Dragon.
So 10 years.
10 years.
10 years. It came out on PS2, PS3, Wii, and Xbox 360.
Okay, so it was one of those last PS2 games.
Yes.
So that's what I played on PS2 then, because I was poor back then. I bought my PS3 2 years before the PS4 was announced.
I had a
Okay.
freaking PlayStation 2 as well.
Yeah.
All right. This
That
one will
stopped me
be
from
this,
enjoying it.
Nope.
this one will be a little bit shorter. It's just there's been a lot of Cyberpunk 2077 in the news a lot recently. Shit, I forgot exactly some specifics, but the big one is that it will not have multiplayer right away.
And they're
Do
open
we even
to it.
know what the game's fucking about?
It's about Cyberpunk shit, and made by CD Projekt Red. Know what that means? It's gonna be dope as shit.
Why would we? They're not really good at multiplayer games, though.
They've never made a multiplayer game. They've only made 4 games in their lives. Witcher, Witcher 2, Witcher 3, and Gwent.
Oh, Witcher.
And
The Witcher card game.
Have they made anything else? I may just be talking on my dick here.
Oh, I'll look it up.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking for something specifically here.
I'm currently watching more God of War.
Cyberpunk.
Shut up.
He'll eventually get
2077,
in.
obviously. Like
Saints
I said,
Row 2?
we'll have
Oh, they helped
multiplayer.
Saints Row 2. Alright, so they got some
Okay,
multiplayer in it.
I'm understanding there. Saints Row 2 was fucking dope as shit.
Yeah.
It really was, dude. Saints Row 2 was dope.
Yeah, I like Saints Row the third.
Saints Row
Oh,
third.
that's where it got really fucking
No,
goofy.
third was fun. Fourth was a little meh.
Yeah.
Fourth
Fourth
when you got
one with the aliens.
yeah, when you got superpowers
Okay,
and shit.
never mind. Oh yeah, never mind. I like the third.
What the fuck? That was not me this time.
I like the third.
Third.
It's the fourth where I was like, fucking aliens, really? No.
Like it was fun because it was over the top ridiculous, but my issue was like, cool, I can now run faster than the cars. Why do I ever need again a car ever fucking again?
No kidding.
And one of my favorite parts about Saints Row was just getting bored, getting down, and just thugging out a car. Like, cool, I'm now in a fucking street sweeper that has blades instead of fucking like brushes.
The street sweeper that has kneecappers.
Yeah, and like fucking underglow and shit. Like, all right, let's go.
It's like, they're like the little blades that go out of the wheels.
Pop other
Oh my god!
That's fucking awesome.
So like you can side swerve someone and just like cut off their ankles.
That's awesome.
or like pop their tires.
But like you could get like a street sweeper, like
I'm pretty sure
like a
Agent-
street cleaner, put those on it, and then just go like and then it was just like slowly slice his ankle off.
Oh God!
I feel like ancient
I
Roman,
love it.
I feel like ancient Romans had those.
Yeah, it was on their.
Yeah, they
chariots.
had it on their chariots.
That's,
Okay.
that's where the
Yeah.
idea of him comes from.
I don't know why I couldn't think of this right away, but Cyberpunk will also feature, obviously, character creation, but also classes.
Ooh. And I have 190% faith that this game's gonna be dope as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because
This
one,
image alone.
yeah, it looks
When
gorgeous.
they announced the game, you were just like, oh.
It looks gorgeous. Cyberpunk is a great aesthetic for any type of role-playing game because there's so much you can do with it. And it's CG Project Red, which we've seen what they can do with RPGs.
Witcher 3, one of the best games of all time.
Yup.
Legit. I mean, like...
So good.
I played games for years up until when The Witcher 3 came out, and I had, like, the same top 2. And, I mean, it wasn't until The Witcher 3 came out where I questioned my top game selection because I was like, it
set a whole new
was
standard,
so
dude.
good. It really was a new standard, both graphically, gameplay-wise. I mean, just environmentally.
Immersiveness. Like,
When did that game come out?
2015.
2015.
May 2015.
That's how good of a game it was. You know when it came out.
Something I really enjoyed about Witcher 3 was, since I've never owned like Xbox or anything like that, I wasn't able to play the first one or the second one. The first one was only on PC. Second one was on Xbox as well. But the third one, you didn't have to play the first two.
No.
Exactly.
Like,
I didn't play the first
If you
two.
played the first two, there were some things that made a little bit more sense, or like there were some things that you could kind of brush off if you didn't understand.
There was a recap video, though, too.
Yeah, there was a
That they
short little
threw at you.
recap that kind of gave you a quick little overview.
Here's the world. Here's who you are. Go.
Fight the
And here's this
demons.
article that really makes me think that CD Projekt Red really cares about The Witcher is the fact that they say we can't create The Witcher 4.
They know when to end the game.
Yep.
Exactly.
Call of Duty.
Oh, we made a shit ton of money, but we can't make The Witcher 4.
The fact that they also have permanently lowered its price to like $40, I think. Game of the Year edition.
Now,
Complete
see,
fucking respect.
I will say, if they were to make one new Witcher game, I'd want it to be a prequel. I want a Witcher game from when Witchers were in their prime, and you could choose between being School of the Wolf, School of the Cat, School of the Snake.
So not so much just a Geralt game.
Yeah.
Just like a
Witcher game.
Or you
Because
could
Geralt-
create your own
Because
character.
Geralt's
could.
one of the
Wolf.
last Witchers.
Yes,
I mean, that'd be a cool multiplayer
he's one of the last
game.
two, I believe.
Because the other one is no. There's
no,
three.
there's
There's
four.
another. Yeah, there's four more. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's
but
the
don't-
School of the Bear.
Yeah,
the guy who was in the second one. The
Yeah,
Assassins
one that's a
of
bear,
Kings.
3 that are wolves.
Okay, because it's his teacher.
His
that we
teacher,
talked with in
Ciri,
the first
and
one.
Geralt.
Is she officially
Geralt.
in?
And what about those other two guys that were in the game? I forget their names.
Is she officially in the School of the Wolf?
Yeah,
though?
because she was trained by him.
Okay.
So if she was,
I didn't know if she passed. Or not.
Yeah, what about those other two fuckers?
one's a bear and the other one dies, doesn't he?
I'm trying to remember. Yennefer and whatever her name is, they're not part. They're not
No.
witches.
No, they're not.
Yeah, for
witches.
Trish.
Fuck, dude, I can't remember.
They're mages.
This is why there's internet.
Yeah.
I can't remember their name, but I didn't exactly know what schools they were in.
Like I know there was he's right. There's one of the bear that you see.
I do think that'd be a really fun game though.
Yeah.
Like an open world, like multiplayer Witcher game where you choose what school you want to be in. Just
Exactly.
go
Like,
fucking hunt. some
That could even
griffins.
be a really cool MMORPG.
Yeah.
yeah, it could be like a cool MMORPG, or just like even just have it be a standard multiplayer game, or like a cooperative multiplayer game where like you and your buddies join a school, and it's about the fall of Witchers. Like, what did Witchers do that caused normal humans to hate them and start like assaulting them? And like the end could be your character dies wherever, and all that's left are like the two bears, the fucking and Geralt and shit. Geralt.
That'd be cool. I'd like that.
Man, Geralt though.
Yeah, see, Ciri is not a Witcher.
Yeah, she was never fully a Witcher, but she was considered one. She'd be a wolf because she was trained by the wolves.
She doesn't have the two swords,
Hmm.
and she didn't pass one of the trials.
Because the wild hunt happened.
But after the second game, there were apparently a fuck ton, but they all died depending on your choices.
Mm.
But officially, though, there are two left: Geralt and Eskel. And I think that's the guy that you're with in the beginning. I'm trying to see what school he.
Oh, hey, cool.
Yeah, this guy, the Assassin of Kings.
Yep.
That's what he looks like with hair.
Oh yeah, hair.
They
Not in the second. Not in the second one.
Well, they did in the third one.
yeah, I saw it.
It's been a while.
In the
But yeah, that's his character model from the third game.
Oh, okay.
in the same interview where they said they can't create Witcher 4 because that was a trilogy from the beginning. They said no one said that one day we won't decide to develop something in the Witcher universe.
That'd be cool. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
So
which would be good, but end that storyline,
This right here.
which they are, which is
I
perfect.
agree. Yeah, and the Witcher storyline that we have right now.
I think I need to
There's
get Witcher
something
3
else
again
to see.
to officially beat it, since I got super close. To
I need to-
according to you.
I need to beat
You
the
didn't
two.
beat it?
No, because according to you, I was like right fucking there. I got to the point where like he was back up on the mountaintop, and the witch hunter guys or whoever they were. Hunter.
The Wild Hunt.
Yeah, the wild hunt. They came and they took Ciri.
You see,
They
I
froze over.
I beat the game. I haven't beat the 2 expansions.
Neither have I.
Neither have I. That's actually where I left off the game, and they were actually really good too. The first one was like how most first expansions are. Ooh. Like if you compare first expansions in games, like let's just say, let's just compare it to Skyrim. Its first expansion was Dawnguard. It added some new stuff, some cool new stuff in there, but it was like still in Skyrim. Mm-hmm. You just had a few new locations and places, which is like what happened with the
Right here?
Hearthstone.
No, it's not called Hearthstone.
Heartfire, something like that.
Hearthfire.
Hearthfire. Is it?
Yeah, because it's where you can start building houses and shit.
No. We're talking The Witcher's first expansion's name.
Oh, okay.
I forget the name of it. That's I assume numerous people are looking it up right now.
I'm looking it up.
But that's like how the first expansion was.
Hearts of Stone.
Hearts.
And then the second one was Blood and Wine.
Blood and Wine, and that took you to a new place and was like bigger.
It's fucking massive.
Bigger, like Dragonborn.
Fucking massive.
Even though Dragonborn was, in my opinion, really bad.
It was really bad. I'm the first Dragonborn.
Get
Bitch,
out.
I put you down with 2 strokes of my blade. You ain't the first to shit, and your dragon's hideous.
That's why you're the first. You're old.
Holy shit!
That's a whole nother topic. We can fucking burn that DLC to the ground.
Yeah,
Just talking about it for like
but the
20
Blood
minutes.
and Wine DLC was like so good. I just haven't beat it.
Dude, I forgot about their missions for you hunting down armor from other schools. Oh, so
yeah.
good!
Like, I used the one from the
So
cat
good!
almost exclusively.
If just a fraction of that, no, they're gonna fucking perfect it in Cyberpunk. Oh, I'm so excited!
These places like Cyberpunk, you can choose classes, like you said. So like in the Witch world, you could choose if you want to be bear, cat, snake, wolf, kind of thing. Yeah.
That had its perks, depending on
Yes.
the types of spell you wanted to use or something like that.
And also just stuff like cats had like better sneak.
Yeah, that
like
too.
that.
Oh my god, just so
Man, I've always there have been games that have seriously lacked classes. Like the games are just starting to go away from classes, and I miss classes.
I don't know, man. Bloodborne, Dark Souls, they're keeping it there.
Yeah, but the thing about Bloodborne and Dark Souls classes are they still kind of revolve around the same mechanics that all the other classes do.
What, dodging and hitting?
Yeah. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if you were to pick like a magic-based class, you could use something that like a warrior could never. Well, they could, but it would take them a long time to use.
I watched Chad do a magic run through with me. He was fucking insane.
Oh yeah,
Powerful.
yeah.
Holy
They are
balls.
very, very overpowered.
We
Which game?
We went to Vicar and he was just in the back. I just see these. I'm like, the fuck's going on back there? He's just sitting there with his staff. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, but either way, they do still technically have classes. I just think they just all kind of mush together. I want classes to come back for like
Everything.
yeah, like warriors, mages. I don't know.
Warriors.
Kind of like how what Morrowind had, or
So we just don't
I
know
can be a
how
wizard.
Cyberpunk's gonna play out. We don't know if we're gonna be
What?
the same protagonist throughout all of it, or if we're gonna get to pick our own.
Well, it says
path.
you get create your own character, so you're probably gonna play the same character.
Yeah, but are we gonna play like as a policeman, or are we gonna play as a gangster? I just don't know.
Like we
have
know
no
nothing
clue.
about
It
it.
might be a game where you make your own place in the world.
I think that would be fucking epic. It'd be
just-
revolutionary.
You just live in this world and you just make your own place. You can choose to be a fucking.
Shit. That was an idea I had.
That's true. Actually, I just remembered something. I actually just remembered. I wanted to talk about it before, but I forgot.
Still do it.
Now that we're still obviously on the topic of Cyberpunk and CD Projekt Red, completely forgot to mention that it is actually confirmed that Geralt is in Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking saw his play style. God damn.
That shit.
Like Noctis and Tekken 7, just fucking overpowered.
God, fucking Noctis was dope.
Oh, I was all over the goddamn place, dude.
You were just wrecking face with him.
Love Noctis. He was so good. What you doing there, buddy?
He's rubbing his sword.
That's my blade.
Why is this going down? Why are you going down?
Yeah, I've always had that problem.
Abort.
Okay.
Help!
Well, we've talked a lot about that, so let's talk about movies now.
They're still there.
Shut up.
Next topic.
I don't know. I mean, I saw Tomb Raider recently. Speaking of Tomb Raider,
Was it bad?
it wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't as obviously good as it could have been, and as good as I wanted it to be, but it wasn't horrible.
Was it?
They did take a lot from the remake of the game, that's for sure.
Okay, cool.
Was it?
But I do think they implemented it into real life a lot better. I personally like how they did the whole, because they had the same kind of lore going to this island with this one Japanese lore of what the fuck was her name again? I just
Laura
played the game.
Croft?
No, not her.
No.
The goddess.
Oh, the
Kimicho. No,
I don't remember, dude.
I don't remember, but it was revolved around the same kind of lore. But I feel like the movie finished it off better than what the game did.
Really?
The game ended it super.
Spoilers! Even though it's an old game, go on.
That game came out on a 360, Jordan. We can talk about it.
Just saying.
Anyways, it was very supernatural how the game ended, but the movie ended it a lot more realistically, and I like it.
So would you say it's
Not
best-
better. Well,
hold on. The best game to movie adaptation you've seen?
I mean, that's a pretty low bar there.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, was there any good game to movie adaptation? No.
Not.
Spider-Man 2.
That was a movie to game adaptation. He's
We're talking game to movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like Mortal Kombat.
No.
Super Mario.
Oh,
Shut
God.
Don't even say that.
I don't know, man. Whenever the Last of Us movie comes out, I think
Yeah, that's gonna be the
that might
tits.
turn it around if they ever decide to do a Witcher movie.
I'm free. I'm
That would be
still
pretty
Well,
free.
they're making
Witcher has a
Witcher
TV series.
Okay, well, we'll see where that goes.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Netflix is doing it.
Netflix is
I guess it's true. I mean, there really is. It really is a low bar for our game to movie adaptations, and I mean, I guess it might be the best one I've seen, but that doesn't make it great.
How about this?
I'm still
Is it
waiting
a
on
step in the right direction? Because I feel like video game movies could be phenomenal if they could just figure out how to do them correctly.
I think it actually is kind of a step in the right direction because I felt like Square Enix was more involved with the creation of the movie, like a lot more than other game companies have been in the past, like with Resident Evil.
God, those movies were so bad. They're decent movies. They're so bad within like the Resident Evil timeline. All they did was, okay, we're gonna take the name of the T-Virus, I'm gonna take Wesker, and then fuck the rest of this.
It's like swipe it off the table.
Making our own story. I'm
It's
making my
all
wife.
zombies with a hint of variation here and there.
Yeah, like I'm gonna make my wife the main character, and she's gonna be a badass, and then have fun.
No, demons from hell.
Yeah.
All right, let's go down there.
Yeah, and I mean,
That was Underworld.
I mean,
right?
I believe so. It's like
I feel like Square Enix kind of did the same thing that Blizzard did with Warcraft. They were heavily involved with how the movie went. And to be fair, Warcraft wasn't all that bad of a movie either. I was actually pretty disappointed with it, being a Warcraft player.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like with Blizzard being involved in it, they did bring in at least the story was right. It could have been a lot less funny because it shouldn't have even tried to be funny.
Really?
It was bad.
It was trying to be a comedy.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
So apparently, the best video game movie so far is Postal.
Okay,
There's a movie on
Yeah.
What is Postal?
Dude, Postal's a game where you're literally a fucking...
Postal?
Yeah, you're a fucking like postman who snaps and just murders everyone for no. It's so gratuitous violence, and it's such. It's a really fun game. The movie is a like boiling hot piece of shit made by U Bowl, which if you know anything he's ever made, I'm sorry because you've had to fucking watch a U Bowl movie, but it's a horrible giant piece of shit. But I will say it has a lot of gratuitous violence and no real main storyline, which was what Postal had.
Okay. Are we talking major films or are we talking short films too?
Well, no, that was the actual full-length movie.
This is the full.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just asking.
I think we're
Like full
talking
length.
like full length here.
Okay, because if we were talking including short films, then Papers, Please would have succeeded.
Oh my God,
Papers, Please short film is really fucking good.
And here's probably a pretty underrated
Really
one.
fucking good.
Here's probably a pretty.
I feel like they would have made a movie out of that.
They should have.
Here's kind of a pretty underrated one. The first Silent Hill movie.
That wasn't bad.
Was that the one that we were watching?
That's the one that was on the other day. Yeah. Yesterday.
It definitely had the feel of Silent Hill, which was nice.
Yeah. Silent Hill 2 was
That one was just...
absolutely disgusting. I hated every minute of
We just
it.
don't talk about it like
Yeah.
The Last Airbender.
Revelation ranks 12
What?
in all the full-length movies.
What's number 2? Hold on. So let's go
hold
from
on.
the top.
Hold on. There's.
Oh,
30
this is Vulture. Fuck. My dick knows more about media than Vulture does.
Oh, from least bad to absolute worst.
I'm gonna list it.
Okay, so then number 32 would be the best,
Yeah.
not number 1.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So okay. Yes.
So Postal's the worst movie.
So Postal's the worst movie. That's probably because they do the whole thing where they crash the plane into the World Trade Center. So.
and it's fucking U-Bolt. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Still too soon.
It was in 2007 even.
Oh my god.
Oh my
But
God!
it's also,
That's like 6 years.
Like,
That's still
That's like 6 years
I
ago!
will play a little bit devil's advocate. That's kind of what Postal was about. It was just such an over-the-top, like, fuck you to like social norms.
Kind of like the upcoming movie Mom and
Okay.
Dad.
Did they put Mortal Kombat at top?
Yes.
What?
Bad.
Are you fucking serious?
So this is a list of
It's so bad.
ranked least bad to absolute worst. So least bad would be 32,
What?
right?
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What's 32?
okay, 32
Well,
is
get-
Mortal Kombat. But let's so
It is.
yeah, this is I'm gonna go absolute worst to least bad.
Okay.
So so absolute worst is Postal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Number 2.
And these have definitions, so if you don't know what the movie was about, I
Okay.
can read the definition. Okay, so number 1 is Postal.
Okay.
Number 2 is Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time,
Fair.
with Jake Gyllenhaal.
That
From
fucking
2010.
sucked.
It's such a good game. It's such a good storyline. Why have Jake Gyllenhaal? Why have all those stupid shit? Ow, I just hit myself in the head.
Nice.
Number 3 is Michael Fassbender's Assassin's Creed.
So fucking bad. Oh my god, it was so bad.
See,
As Jordan is a
Oh
major,
my God!
since Jordan is a major Assassin's Creed player, you can sense the disappointment.
Oh, I
said
was sitting there questioning every decision they decided to put in there, and Ubisoft was heavily involved in that shit.
I think if they
Are
would
you
have
surprised though?
if they would have flipped it would have been a pretty good movie. Like, if they would have flipped the amount of time outside versus inside, it would have been a fun movie. Because know what people don't give a fuck about with Assassin's Creed? The overworld. We just want to go in and just fuck shit up in fucking, like, French Revolution era. Or in fucking Egypt.
I've never seen this movie. It deals more with the real world.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh my
There's, like,
god.
That's
Dude,
stupid.
okay, I will give this to them. The one cool thing was the animus.
Yeah.
That was
Yes,
fucking
the way
the
they-
bleeding effect. It was questionable, but it was still fucking cool.
Now, there's like 15 minutes total where they're in the fucking animus.
So bad.
All right, well,
Next.
the next one, number 4, is Alone in the Dark, which was a terrible game too.
The game was, bad.
Yeah.
The game was.
The game was.
This was also directed by U-Bowl.
Yeah, dude, no, U-Bolt, everything he touches just turns to shit. He also made the Far Cry movie.
There's a Far Cry movie?
What?
Don't worry about not wanting to watch it, you shouldn't.
You know what? I think I did hear about a Far Cry movie. I think I do remember hearing about
Yeah,
it.
it's terrible. And there's a Far Cry 5 movie that's actually really good.
Really? When's it coming out?
It's already out. Oh. It's a prequel to explain how it's on YouTube.
Oh, okay. So it's like a 30-minute movie now. Like,
yeah, about
okay.
it explains how they got into
Hope
County or whatever.
Gone.
Number 5, Need for Speed 2014.
Yep, understandable.
I felt like that would be
I feel
Okay.
bad for Aaron Paul.
That movie. Okay, so that movie was actually kind of decent. If Fast
If you have to say if, that means it wasn't in the movie.
If Fast and Furious never existed. It's a Fast and Furious clone.
It's not. It's so.
Okay, it's Fast and
so
The thing is,
Bitch.
it's so bland.
no, the thing is, even the Fast and Furious movies recently are bad.
Yeah.
And they are better than the Need for Speed movie. No,
Where can we go from here?
That's wrong.
We can
Fast
only go.
8 sucked dick.
We can only go higher. Let's jump out of the USS space station with cars.
You gotta make some nice protective
And
plating
then the two
on
black
there.
guys have to make some dumbass fucking joke because apparently that's all they're good for.
All right, number 6 is Warcraft.
Shut
Oh, really?
2016's Warcraft.
I mean, I could get that. I mean, I don't think it should be that low, but I can get why people think.
So
it's
people are
bad.
biased.
I actually agree that should be that low because my biggest problem with Warcraft, as I used to actually play World of Warcraft, is there's so much in it that you wouldn't understand if you hadn't played
That's
the game.
true.
Like
That's true.
Because I feel like the video game movies, that's a big problem with them. Like my favorite video game movie of all time is Final Fantasy VII: Advent Children.
So good.
But the problem is if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII or even have a passing knowledge of what Final Fantasy VII
You ain't gonna
is,
know what the fuck's going on.
yeah, like they give you a 2-minute quick rendition about like what fucking Mako is and what Midgar is and what Shinra is, but that's it. Like you don't know any of the other storyline or anything.
That's true. It's kind of a movie for Warcraft players.
Exactly.
And nobody else.
I never played Final Fantasy VII, but I watched Advent Children. I was lost, but I still love that.
You still like it
Yeah.
because it's a good movie
Yeah.
overall.
That movie made me want to play the game. I mean, admittedly, I still haven't played it.
It's okay, dude.
I have a burning.
It's okay.
urge
You
to
can just play the
whatever.
remake.
If
You can
anything,
just play the
I-
remake.
That's wrong.
It would be the
With
worst if we came out with a Persona movie. All right, keep going.
But yeah, okay, so 7 after Warcraft is Wing Commander, 1999.
Wing Commander.
Yeah.
Battleship.
Next.
Oh,
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, 97.
Okay, that one was objectively worse than the first Mortal
It
Kombat.
was, but go on.
After that, Street Fighter, The Legend of Chun-Li,
Okay,
2009.
that movie should be a lot lower. Like that looks like us 5 got bored and made a fucking Street Fighter movie. like I strapped tits to myself and called myself Chun-Li.
6. There's 6 of us.
Oh fuck! I didn't count myself.
Counted 5, but not himself.
Yep, I didn't count myself. I was like, cool, 5 people, yes.
Go on.
Number 10, Resident Evil Afterlife, 2010.
Gross.
Is that the newest one?
No.
That's new shit, right?
2007, Hitman is 11.
Oh,
Oh no,
I like the Hitman movies.
I think the first Hitman movies were better than the most recent Hitman movies.
I don't know, dude. I liked Agent 4. I like the Hitman movies. I genuinely like them. Like Agent 47, I thought he nailed it. I thought he was good.
Yeah, this movie
The
deserves
story
to be-
was garbage.
This next one deserves to be a lot lower.
It is Silent Hill Revelation.
I hated every minute of that fucking movie.
That's
That's
number
okay.
12.
That is
Oh
your
my God.
last Airbender.
Like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
I love Silent Hill, but the fact that the main protagonist can summon Pyramid Head as some sort of warrior for her
What?
is absolutely
Yeah,
ridiculous.
no. Yeah, no, they fucking go off the rails.
the bad guy.
Pyramid Head is the bad guy. And yet they
Fight
made
for me. I don't really want to fucking do it. But that's what the script
like
says.
in the first movie, Pyramid Head was trying
I
to
could turn
kill-
against you.
was trying to kill the main protagonist's mother. And in the second movie, the bad guy is just some sort of witch who ends up turning into some weird fucking monster herself. Then she summons Pyramid Head and they have some sort of fight and
Not a
Pyramid
game,
Head
it's
wins.
Fuck that. Okay, go
It's
on.
stupid.
What's
Next.
What's
This
next?
list sucks.
Like I said, like my dick knows more than Vulture does.
Number 13 is Hitman Agent 47 from 2015.
Oh, it's a good movie. It's okay.
14
The story
is Resident Evil Retribution from 2012.
God, all the Resident Evil movies can just fucking burn.
I'm
on
pretty
fire.
sure, I know for a fact, one of those Resident Evil movies, you don't see them reload one fucking time.
And surprise enough, it's reloaded.
I think it is that movie!
It's like reloaded off screen.
It's like they're playing that fucking arcade game where all you do is shoot off screen and you're automatically reloaded. Yeah! So every time the camera
There's a reason
switches, it's
you do it,
reloaded.
Jesus Christ, number 15 is Lara Croft, Tomb Raider.
The Cradle of Life.
Cradle of Life.
That was the sequel.
The Angelina Jolie. That one not good.
To be fair, I did like the first Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Yeah,
that was probably arguably one of the
here.
best actual like video game adaptation movies.
Because
it was
that Lara Croft was
pretty
actually
decent.
an adaptation of Lara Croft from the original games. Like rich,
Fucking
just,
powerful, strong, man.
Yeah,
Sexy.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, and honestly, like,
if I went back in time, I would probably.
I feel like if I watched it now, it probably wouldn't be as good.
There you go.
Well, just not only because special effects and everything, but what it had going for it really well was it came out right when people were like, "Man, we need another Indiana Jones movie." And all of a sudden, hey, here's female Indiana Jones, bitches.
There's Indiana Jones with some nice tits.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can we just
Except
get
young.
I want an Indiana Jones, but I also want to masturbate to it.
They're just like,
Here you go.
Oh.
Enjoyed the movie.
The next one, number 16, is House of the Dead from 2007.
oh my
Fucking
god!
Christ.
I watched Cinema Sids review that movie, and I was like, I don't even want to watch the whole movie. Your guys are doing it for me.
know
Thank
what?
you.
Hey, guess who made that
I
one?
love CinemaSin so much.
You bowl.
You
Oh,
both.
God damn it.
Like, no, he loves making video game adaptations, but he just like, all right, so I play this video game. Here's the movie.
So it's more like, these are the characters' names. Cool, I'm going to write my own story.
Yep. And he writes like a fan fiction.
So bad, dude. It was so bad.
Number 17, DOA Dead or Alive.
They had a Dead or Alive movie.
Yeah,
What?
it was bad.
It did, it was bad. So why it's on this list.
Isn't Dead or Alive the like
Fighting
beach?
game.
Yeah, it's the titty
sorry,
fighting game.
Gotcha.
Titty Fighter with Ryu Hayabusa.
Gotcha.
What the fuck?
That's true. Ryu Hayabusa.
Moving on.
Every one of those games.
It might as well be called that.
Yeah.
18 is Silent Hill from 06.
Yeah, and I can understand that because the 06 Silent Hill game was a lot like how this recent Tomb Raider game was. It pretty much took a lot from the original game and put it into the movie.
Okay. Next.
And Silent Hill was actually pretty solid.
Yeah.
19, Resident Evil Apocalypse.
Whoever writes this apparently has a dick hard for fucking Resident Evil. That movie should be way fucking lower. All the Resident Evil movies should be way fucking lower. There's not a single thing in those goddamn movies that's based around the games besides the fact that they're called the T-Virus, that the fucking that's the Umbrella Corporation, and Wesker shows up in one of them.
And they
Two
brought
of
in
them.
Nemesis.
Oh yeah, they did bring in Nemesis.
They brought him in a really bad way,
Yep.
but yeah, and at least they had him.
I thought Nemesis was pretty cool in the Resident Evil movies.
Oh no, he's more badass in the game.
Oh, I know that. I just thought that he was pretty cool.
He looked cool.
Yeah, you're right. He did look cool.
He looked cool, but his
Okay,
character
that's what I
was
agree.
shit.
Go on, Adam.
20 is Max Payne from 08.
Oh
There's a Max Payne
yeah,
movie?
there was a Max
Yeah,
Payne.
there's a Max
movie.
Payne
It wasn't good, but it was fun.
Okay, that's fine with me.
But it's going to stay.
If it's bad, make it a fun movie to watch.
Johnny West.
21, U-Bowl's Blood Rain.
Never heard of that.
Never heard of it.
Blood
Blood
Rain
Rain
was
by
a
Evil.
like hack and slash game where you're like a vampire bitch with like blades that you held like tonfas.
So like
I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
a movie about it.
Okay.
22 is Double Dragon from 94.
Don't know what that
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Double
is
Dragon.
that like a fighting
Yeah,
game?
Double Dragon was a beat 'em up, like
Oh,
you know
beat 'em
the
up.
old TMNT arcade game where
Yeah.
two people can just punch each other.
Yeah.
It was one of those games. It was fun. The
Oh, wait,
movie
those are
is kind of
fun.
shitty, but I mean, it's off a beat 'em up game where your whole purpose. I move right until I can punch things.
Okay, gotcha.
Double Dragon. It's pretty fun. 23, Resident Evil from 02.
Yeah, the original.
I'm just gonna flip a fucking table now.
24, In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege Tale.
What?
It's another U-Bowl movie.
Let's just move on.
Yep. Enough said.
That's a long title.
25, 2018's Tomb Raider.
That's a decent placement. I mean, I don't know about all the other placements above it.
Nope.
26,
Oh.
Resident Evil Extinction.
No! No!
That's the worst one.
It is garbage! Absolute trash! I wouldn't even put it in a dumpster because it doesn't deserve to be there!
Okay, so
Goes in the incinerator.
So I'm just gonna clear this up. So like, as I'm going up, it's getting better, right? It's
Yes.
supposed to be getting better. Okay, so we've passed the latest video game movie, which is Tomb Raider. Okay, so the Far Cry movie is above that.
How the fuck?
I don't know if
27.
we're reading this right.
I
I think it's from mildly okay to really bad.
I really think that this guy's biased.
No, because there's no way Silent Hill Revelations is above all of these other ones.
Yeah.
Hell no.
What we'll do after we're done is we'll take the very top, the last one, and compare it to the very bottom.
Okay.
And see where.
I
don't agree with it.
I feel like this list is biased.
Go on.
Yeah. Okay, number 28 is Lara Croft's Tomb Raider.
Okay, that's
That's
fair.
good.
Okay, that's fair.
That is more understandable.
29's Doom. From
What?
Doom?
I was about to say,
had
I was gonna bring that up. Like, what are we gonna not mention Doom and how bad it was?
And nothing. Oh, I'm gonna turn into a demon because I'm a bad person. Literally.
Didn't Rock play in that
The
movie?
Rock.
Yeah, that was a terrible movie.
No, there was one really cool thing about the movie.
The first person view
Yeah,
part.
the first
Well, there
person.
was okay. Two things. There was one part where fucking Carl Urban and The Rock are like really late in the movie, and they know they're enemies. They run into each other, and The Rock's like, so how much ammo you got? Carl Urban's like, I don't know, half a clip. You? He's like, I've got 1 round. I thought that was cool.
All right.
But the rest of the movie sucked. But the first person was pretty cool, though.
Yeah,
Next.
that's what they should have done. Just like
Alright.
the whole movie first person.
After Doom is Street Fighter. From 94.
Honestly, I'm okay with that. It's like, it wasn't a great movie, but that's also because 94 is pretty shitty. But, like, I came out in 94. That tells you how trash 94 was.
Hey, I came out in 94.
But it was a pretty
What's
faithful
next?
rendition.
Go on, Adam.
What's 31?
You know what came out in a 93?
Oh, fuck.
Super Mario Bros. At 31.
No!
Oh god, so bad.
32.
And then 32 is Mortal Kombat.
OG Mortal Kombat movie.
OG Mortal Kombat.
I understand that because that movie was pretty.
It was fun. Also, it was good enough to have a sequel.
It was apparently. Honestly, I thought the
All right.
original Mortal Kombat movie was okay.
So apparently, the
good.
least bad is Mortal Kombat, and the worst movie was what was it again?
It was Postal.
That's understandable.
Those two are...
Extinction
those are
should
perfect.
not have been that high on the fucking list.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, it's so bad.
I would have made
So
like a
bad.
crappy 5
Actually, here
minute
I'm
movie
gonna
that
read
would've been
this
better
since no one really knew what Postal was. I'm gonna read Postal's thing.
Yeah, so anyways, games to movies. You can... we've gone through pretty much all of them.
I'm still waiting for the Sly Cooper movie.
Actually, so
when that freaking going.
I did some research on that. They're no longer making a movie.
Fuck.
It's a TV show. 52 episodes.
52?
Yep, they announced. They announced this end of June in 2017, and they released a new trailer. The trailer I sent you guys in our group chat.
I didn't watch that.
It's actually pretty cool. The trailer just shows them. It shows Murray in the back of the car in pain, screaming, crying, and they're hurrying. The
I
fuck
hate
up.
that chocolate orange again.
Yeah, it's that trailer.
Oh, that.
So they're making that into a show on.
Yeah, they're making it into a TV show.
Okay.
The biggest issue they have right now is that it's quote unquote too mature for Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon have passed on it.
So
TBS or
Fuck it,
free
Netflix.
TV Tsunami
Adult Swim.
Netflix would
or
be good.
Adult Swim.
TBS.
See, I'd say either Adult Swim or Netflix. Netflix should actually release it all at once globally. Well,
It's supposed to be sort of a mature. It was sort of a mature game.
Yeah.
It was
It's-
what was the first one?
It
E
was-
for everyone. And
it was
then
E10.
two and then
It was
two
E10 and
was
then,
2 and
like-
3 T for teen.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait,
I
'cause I know the fourth
thought they
one
were
was.
both E10.
yeah, no. So
the
it went
fourth one.
from E to E10, E10 to teen, because they weren't
How are you saying it went?
E10 E10 teen if I remember, or it's E10 teen.
Because they had the Thieves in Time one.
Yeah,
That's the fourth. And
I have not played that one.
it's pretty fun.
Dude, it's pretty good.
It's good.
I
It's
want
pretty
to.
good.
I want to.
They still need to port those games onto the PS4.
Right.
Sly Cooper was one of the grounding factors of why I bought a Vita, and I was happy I bought that Sly Cooper game. Okay,
Congratulations.
just so we don't get too far away from it, I'm just gonna read this real quick. So this is what
Okay.
Postal is about, right? Postal opens up on two terrorists in a cockpit of a plane fighting about how many virgins greet martyrs when they enter heaven. The argument ends with them deciding to fly to the Bahamas instead, but then the passengers of the hijacked plane revolt and force it to crash into the World Trade Center. Everything hovers around that level of bad and offensive for the rest of the movie, making this a very easy call for definitely worst video game adaptation ever. You, Bull, you make it so hard to love you.
So we were all wrong. Sly Cooper never broke E10.
Really?
Never broke it.
Yeah, I thought it was like E10 only.
Huh. But it was still sort of mature with its content.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Why did they stop making it as a movie? That looks fucking gorgeous.
Oh, it still has the same graphics and everything.
What?
They had too much they wanted to do to make it into a movie, so they're just making a TV show.
So were they were just like
That would
afraid
make
to
sense then.
go for too long.
Yeah, exactly.
in the movie.
Which is what they should.
Is there
Which is what they should do with
PS4?
video game adaptations.
PS3.
Because the game was
all
separate.
those great ass collections came out on PS3.
It did.
Sure, the Jack
it
and
did.
Daxter one.
Dude, if fucking
It, like,
Sly Cooper comes to PS4 collection, I'm fucking good.
and
Okay,
like,
so,
and
hold on.
I can understand that
Brief
too because the
retraction.
game was separated into chapters.
Yeah. Brief
So if they
retraction with
separate
the
episodes.
Sly Cooper game. It's 52 episodes, but they're only 11 minutes long.
So,
So,
Adventure Time.
yeah, it's going to be like 32 full-length episodes.
Okay.
Yeah. Or like, sorry, 26 full-length
I'm okay with that. And that means
That's about a
that means they'll
season.
cover the entire Sly
Story.
Cooper games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
3 of them at least. Because 10
I guess
episodes per season.
Yeah.
I
Each
still
season
want to
can be a
watch
new
that
book.
though.
We'll watch the shit out of that when it comes out.
Oh yeah,
We'll watch it.
Did we
Jordan, grab the popcorn.
No, seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was announced
Top
June
of that
14th.
Did we want to talk about
Did they
Pacific
say
Rim?
when it's going to be coming out?
No.
I haven't seen it yet.
There's-
Well, I know, but like we were talking about something about Pacific Rim.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, you were kind of disappointed in the first one. I haven't seen it either, but I'm down to go with you today if you want me to.
Yeah. Whoever wants to go today, like, I want the Showtimes right now.
The first one was fun, but like I went into it going, I want to see giant robots punch the fuck out of kaiju.
Okay, so Kyle said it's worse than the first one because they didn't learn from their mistakes, where they did that whole build up and then they fucking let you down. So like it was a whole bunch of, hey, we're gonna see a bunch of robots fighting kaijus. No. And I was like, I'll still see it. But then he was like, robot on robot was fucking awesome.
That's Robot on Robot?
Yeah, there was a scene in
Like-
the trailer where the main fucking Jaeger.
I was kind of thinking.
What's his name? What's the main Jaeger's name?
It's like two robots on
but
a
yeah,
bed.
there's one in the trailers.
It's
Like
like-
a brief moment where like they're on ice and he slides underneath another one and slashes at it with his arm blade.
That's cool.
So there's gonna be robot on robot. So other than that, he
another
said the fight scenes
Guillermo
were
del
really
Toro?
fucking good. Huh?
Is this Guillermo del Toro
No.
again?
No.
No?
No,
Did he direct the first one?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He was a part of this production, but left early to do Shape of Water.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
And
man,
kinda-
it works for him.
like,
Out
he
of an
kinda-
Oscar.
Yeah.
He did the whole like, here's my
Multiple
idea,
Oscars.
y'all finish it.
How many Oscars did he win from that fucking
One.
movie? I thought he won like
Shape
3.
of Water.
I know he won one for sound.
What's that?
One
And
for
then obviously
original
one
idea.
Guillermo del Toro movie
Was it one for
where
original idea?
deaf chick fucks a fish person.
She's
one?
deaf?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which one was,
No, she's mute.
which one did Get
How'd
Out
that,
win?
It's
how'd
different.
that win an
No, that
Oscar?
one
That one won original
It was beautifully-
screenplay from
Oh, it was
director
beautifully
who directed,
shot and
wrote
everything. It was a
and produced
really
it,
good movie, except there's just something.
which
wrong
is
with it.
something
I don't
that's
like the
only
fish
been
fucking
won
part,
like
but
4
whatever.
times in history or something like that.
There's, I have a very unpopular opinion with Shape of Water, and that is this is a spoiler if you guys don't care.
I don't care.
I don't
I
I'm
had no
probably
idea
not
seeing
going to
it.
watch it.
I didn't know it existed until the Oscars started mentioning it. I was like, oh.
So there's a part in that movie where it's just like it's setting up a mood. It has this mood right now. It's like distress and like worry and everything like that, and all of a sudden just bursts out into a musical number out of nowhere.
It becomes a musical?
Like for like 5 minutes maybe. She sings. I can't remember what song it is, but she sings a song. She dances with like the creature
Yeah.
in it and everything. It's all like Broadway-esque and everything. It's on a stage and there's like instruments everywhere. And she's like, it's black and white too. Well, it turns black and white and then it goes colorful and everything. I'm like, that was out of nowhere, and I don't like that. And then the other thing I just don't like is the fish fucking part. I was like, that's just kind of
She
weird.
gets fucked by the fish?
Yeah, she gets.
You see her get fucked by the fish?
Yeah,
So it's considered
she
bestiality.
fills up.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's almost what?
I said, is it considered bestiality?
I mean, I guess
He's a
it's
merman.
Probably.
merman.
Yeah, it's interspecies.
It's a merman. Imagine Ape Sapien, but with more gills.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. Like a lot of people believe that this was originally going to be an Ape Sapien movie about his origin.
Okay.
But since he no longer has the rights to Hellboy, he's just like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like almost dying, or whatever, and then he like she fills up her bathroom, her apartment bathroom, her old ass apartment bathroom with water, like to the ceiling, like she like clogs like the door and everything, and it fills up to the ceiling. I don't know how it would do that.
It wouldn't.
But
No, it wouldn't.
they're just floating there, and all of a sudden they're just floating there, and then she like gets complete, or she got naked before, and then she's naked and she's floating there, and all of a sudden you just see this little like thing open up, and then I have to assume that he had like a little penis.
You mean a little? You mean fucking big? Apparently.
Big monster eel dick?
Yep.
Yeah. You don't see it. The only thing you see sexually is her like masturbating in the tub, and she
Goes to town.
She goes to town. Like she's in there, and you just see her just like, and all you hear is just, oh Jesus! Yeah. It's like, oh.
Okay.
How do you make those sounds?
It won an Oscar, but it took Leonardo DiCaprio this long to win one. I don't know.
Yeah, but he got attacked by a bear to get his.
See?
Yeah.
I know. Like imagine that, like being Leonardo DiCaprio and being like, what's it gonna fucking take? Leo, we want you to get attacked by a bear. I want that shiny gold.
The fact that he ate raw meat. Like,
That was super impressive. I was like, that alone, I would have given you a fucking Oscar, dude. He just.
I actually wanted to see The Revenant.
It's
good.
so
Oh,
good.
it's a good movie.
Yo, it's really slow, but it's so good.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it was as good as I don't think he should have won an Oscar for it.
Oh, I think he should have.
But
I think he should have won an Oscar for Wolf of Wall Street.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like I feel like this wasn't his best movie.
No, Wolf of Wall Street beats it hands down.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love The Revenant, but Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
fuck! I did not think I was gonna love that movie as much as I do today.
I know.
Woo!
When I saw how long it was, I'm like, how did they do that? And then I watched it, I'm like,
The movie was over, and I was like, wait, no.
sell me this pen.
Dude. God damn.
Sell this pen. Tell me. Write down your number. I don't have a pen.
Supply and demand, motherfucker.
Bam.
Can I get some ketchup?
And he just throws the bottle. He's just so pissed. Don't fucking punch it.
That's so good. Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh, well,
I wanted Haynes!
let's wrap it up here. We'll go finish it off with Fortnite updates.
Not
Wait,
much
that
to
was-
say, really.
Well, there's the heavy shotgun, but
It's apparently super, super rare to get.
I've gotten it like
gotten
3
the-
times since I played.
Oh,
I've gotten the epic one. I have not gotten a
it's
legendary.
exclusively in those crates.
Yep.
Like,
I don't think you can get it from the chest.
Yeah, I don't think you can get it on a drop. On
Wait,
the world.
maybe you can.
no,
maybe
you can
get the
you
purple
can get
one.
You can get the purple one in chess.
Yeah, you can get the
Yeah,
purple
you
one
can.
just-
Okay.
It's the
I've
gold
seen-
one.
I've seen
You have to
games.
get
But
from
also
crates.
the double shotgun trick is back because of it.
What, really? I thought it wasn't.
The double pump was fixed, but with this new weapon,
Oh, okay.
the double shotgun thing, if you have 2
Oh.
of those, is
So
back.
if you got a pump and then you got the heavy.
Oh,
No, I mean, well, I don't know about that. That may be true, but I know it works with
I've
double
seen
heavies.
one of the YouTubers I watch, Hush. He does it.
well, I've been doing shotgun and SMG. Yeah, finishing off SMG. It's like
Yeah.
it's
Broken.
it's like no.
SMGs
they-
are really
to me,
broken right now, actually.
They actually they also put in llamas
Yeah.
or
They
like
did for,
pinatas.
And the only way to find them is to look up, see the rainbow, and then you have to get to the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super
I
weird.
actually
I came
haven't
across
done
one,
that.
but
I
is
that
I
nice?
just ran off and then like I randomly find one. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Nice.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
like a seasonal thing?
No.
I don't
Is it
I
like
think
something
it's
made-
just been implemented. I think
Like
it's,
a
it's,
pinata?
it's going to stay there. Yeah.
because I
And what
found
is
one
it? Like,
yesterday.
what is
If you
it?
open it, it has like vast amounts of resources.
It does.
Yeah.
You can get
Oh,
like
resource-
3
oh, okay.
traps. You can get like 500 wood, stuff like that.
It's ridiculous.
You can get a lot of
Just
ammo.
It doesn't necessarily have any guns. I haven't seen a gun in any
No,
of them.
it's just straight up
Yeah.
resources.
I did find a launch pad.
Which
in
is
one.
super smart. Because having 2 legendary weapons drop out of that.
Now the heavy shotgun, I'm not a fan of that one. Like it does, it's promising in range. Like you can hit someone far away, but
like a shotgun would.
It's true. A shotgun would do that.
Yeah, especially a small board one, like one with a close
but
spread.
I'm just not a fan of it.
I feel like it'd be really bad close range.
I just feel Fortnite's starting to become stale for me, mainly because we're getting closer and closer to God of War. I'm telling you, the closer I get to that fucking date, the more my mind's just like, God Slayer.
Admittedly, I haven't played Fortnite since Bridget came out.
Yeah, and then there's that. There's just...
Yeah, I've been playing Overwatch. I haven't really played... I played Fortnite once, dropped in, got killed instantly. I was like, why'd I leave Overwatch? I was doing so good.
That's true. I find myself, I haven't played Fortnite in a while, too.
So good.
We used to just mention the name Fortnite. Hey, let's go play a game.
Yeah.
It used to be that for us, but now it's just kind of... Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I finally won a game,
still go
so
on
I'm
it
like
daily.
satisfied now.
And I'm super happy that they release updates all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool.
I mean, it's like what they're doing isn't wrong.
No, it's not. Not even close to wrong. They're doing exactly what they need to.
I think I agree.
It's just there's a lot of stuff coming out right now.
So much good stuff coming out.
Yeah.
I feel like Fortnite's kind of like a safety blanket. Like you know it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
So like.
Oh yeah. I'll definitely get bored and be like, I feel like playing some Fortnite.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
I'm playing Bridget right now, or Brigitte on
Whatever.
Overwatch.
We'll just say Bridget.
Exactly. I get
It's
pissed
America.
off. I can roll on some Fortnite, or when I'm playing God of War, I'm like, shit, it's my 16th hour. I need to break this up. I'll play some Fortnite.
I'm gonna request 420 off and the day afterward. No, because it's on the weekend.
Yep.
Yeah. 420 is Friday.
Yeah,
Blaze
so
it.
I'm gonna request.
Shut up.
Dare it.
I might not even have to request it. I'll request Monday and
Try
Tuesday
playing
off.
weed while
Because I'll
playing
just
God
fucking
of
work a
War.
fuck ton of overtime the Monday, Tuesday,
Playing
Wednesday,
weed?
Thursday, so I don't have to come in on Friday. You can do that. No, that's true.
What?
You can play both games.
Monday,
What?
Tuesday off, and then just fucking go.
I thought I
didn't know weed was a
fucking
game.
out.
I thought I
Oh,
heard something different.
baby, it's gonna be
No.
so good.
I know. I won't like if I work at Verizon, I get off at 5. If I work at NTT, I have Friday off completely. I'm just gonna go hard like a motherfucker.
I might just bring my shit over to your place so we can just dual screen it up.
I have 3 TVs.
I need to I'm gonna be sad. I'm not gonna be a part of that.
Why not?
I'll be in Colorado.
Fuck Colorado.
I mean, well, no, it's my anniversary with
Yeah.
Anne-Marie.
What day do you get back?
I get back the 24th.
Oh, we'll be done. We'll be done.
That game's gonna be beat.
We're gonna be done on Saturday night.
Yeah.
We're gonna be going so fucking hard on that game.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm out 19th, 20th, 21st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I get my new tattoo on the 22nd.
What are you getting?
Pretty cool. Solar system on my arm.
Nice.
Cool.
Including Pluto?
I have not decided yet.
Dude! If you don't get
Just
fucking
include
if you don't get
Pluto.
fucking Pluto on your arm, it's a dwarf planet.
It's part,
a dwarf
it's part of
planet.
our. It's part of our system. Come on.
If it's revolving around the sun, it's part of the solar system.
It is.
Yeah, but
Okay, so then we'd have 16 fucking planets.
What are you talking about? Where are the other?
It's Saturn.
no,
Seven.
scratch that. We have a million planets because
Number 7.
we also have.
I'm not talking about the asteroid belt.
Oh,
Asteroids don't
No, so
matter.
there are currently 4. Like the reason why Pluto was originally kicked off.
flying into it.
Like the reason why Pluto was kicked off the fucking solar
Because
system.
it doesn't have a moon.
Well,
No,
no,
it
not-
does.
it wasn't that. It was because
It does.
we found 3 other dwarf planets that spin around the sun, but they're completely dead, just like Pluto. But 2 of them are bigger than Pluto. So well, if we call these dwarf planets, but they're physically bigger than Pluto, wow, fuck is Pluto a planet?
Well, then let's have 16 fucking planets in the solar
Yeah, see,
system.
I see. Go big or go home. Get fucking 20 things on your arm.
Make our solar system interesting. I'm getting bored of Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto.
Yeah.
Pluto is in this
Let's get some
sketch,
new shit.
so I'll add it.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting the dots on your arm too?
Yeah, all that's
That's so fucking cool.
it's gonna take a long time though.
all that's 3 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
I like the
Which
name.
arm?
I like the name of our planets.
Yeah.
Just every time I think of one of the planets named like Jupiter.
Ah, shit. That's not Greek. That's the
Roman.
Roman. Thank you, the Roman,
Roman.
gods.
Yeah.
Greeks.
So
literally the same
badass.
exact name, just different names.
Saturn.
If I remember, I think
Oh,
Earth's the only
Neptune.
one that isn't. isn't named after a god.
No, because it's dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just dirt. Hello, we're Earth.
Mars is red because god of war, rage, blood.
Mars is red, violets are blue. Wait, Mars is red, Neptune is blue.
Pluto is still brownish, isn't it?
Isn't Saturn just like a gaseous planet?
Jupiter and Saturn are both
Jupiter,
gas.
Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune
Gas
are
giants.
gas
Yep.
giants.
Is Neptune?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A gas planet?
Yeah, all 4 of them.
Uranus is in there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
All 4 of them don't have a actual like surface.
That's weird to me.
I know it's super weird. And then I remember back in the Destiny days, we were like, can we make Saturn a planet? And then I was like, oh, that won't fucking work. What are we gonna land on?
We can put a ship
Maybe they could implement some
outside
sort of
that.
story in there.
Dreadnought. That's what they did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What?
I don't know, implement some story in there, being like, yeah, back in like 200 years ago, they made a surface on Saturn.
Holy shit. I just realized Destiny 2 is even worse. They didn't explain how the Traveler fucking made whatever the other planets lifelike. Like, why did you choose the moons to make them have life and shit on them? Doesn't make sense to me. Why wouldn't the Traveler go to... No, we're not getting into this.
Nope, not Destiny 2.
No. It's officially dead.
It's
Destiny
dead.
2
It's
is
dead.
dead.
I mean, like I said,
Gone.
I was holding out hope until the first expansion, and the first expansion was just a dump on my chest. So, it's dead.
So we're giving up on Destiny 2.
I'll play the expansion when it comes out, but when they announce whatever the DLC, the next
The major thing,
a
next
major
year 2,
expansion
whatever.
for year 2 of Destiny 2, nobody's gonna be excited for it. Nobody.
Shocker.
It's just a
The
boring
Taken
game.
King returns.
Just with the bra. Because it's his sister or some stupid shit like that.
The Taken Queen.
It's so fucking stupid.
The Taken Queen.
Well, Talk about recycled material.
Okay, but like, have you read the fucking...
No,
like,
I've read
the
about
lore?
her. They're not gonna do it right.
Yeah, like the story of the lore is actually kind of dope
I know
for
it
the
is.
Taken King and everything.
I know. The Taken King is fucking awesome. And his sister is evil as shit. But...
I mean,
In reality, they just bring Crota back.
I want my son.
we all like some good bad guys here and there. I mean,
What?
fuck.
What?
Freaking
Yeah,
out
2
about
days.
something.
He has 2 days until Far Cry 5. It's another good game that's coming out soon.
Yep!
Do you know how you revive your dog in that game? You give him belly rubs. He'll be on the ground and just like, "You fuck up, you little motherfucker."
That's
Hey,
so adorable.
Hey, are you good? Yeah, nigga, you know I'm good.
I need you to take this grenade launcher and put it away.
If instead you just
Kamikaze
like...
yourself, I'll just rub your
Shove-
belly.
You just like shove your hand up its butt and pretend it's a puppet.
You
I
just have
love-
him like upside down on your shoulder with a grenade launcher in his mouth, just fire away, buddy!
Yeah.
I love the fact that you can get a fucking bear as one of your friends.
Right?
Like, you have to do like a whole like mini quest to do it.
Okay. One more off-topic thing before we finish up here. Rick has agreed with me. I don't know if I've told you. I know I haven't told any of you else, but okay. So instead of reindeer for pulling Santa's sleigh,
Oh,
hear me out. Hear me out.
Where's this going?
Okay.
Where's this going?
Instead of reindeer pulling his sleigh, what if it was polar bears?
Then they'd all have Coca-Cola bottles.
Well, see, no.
I want to hear all the rest of them.
Well,
it'd be cool. It'd be menacing.
Okay.
How
It's
many
not-
polar bears? Like, are they
The
like,
same amount of
Okay.
polar bears.
Okay,
as the
so
reindeer.
as the reindeer, okay.
So,
I feel like
polar
it'd
bears?
really be clogging up all the room because polar bears compared to reindeer.
Yeah.
Well, then you
are
fucking he
massive.
just space it out.
Not if they make
The same number of them, just different spacings.
Not if the intelligent polar bears make it more aerodynamic and they put one arm on each other. Flat surface the entire time. The other wing.
They just do like one arm over the shoulder and
Go into bear rug mode.
Well, I mean, first off, it's not Christmas, but I mean, I'll still talk
Still.
about it. I feel like even with that, I feel like the weight would be an issue.
God damn it!
We need to figure this out.
Everybody keeps bringing up their weight. They are magic flying polar bears.
To be fair-
weight doesn't matter. matter.
Yeah, because reindeer
They're
have weight
fucking
too.
heavy as shit too.
Yeah, do you know what a reindeer is? Like, what the bigger name for reindeer is?
Moose.
Caribou. Not even moose. Fucking caribou. These
we need to figure this
motherfuckers are
out
like
before next
400
Christmas.
pounds each.
They are
Also,
heavy.
Also,
Well, I
Santa
mean-
has a big bag full of presents for everybody. So weight doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Also,
Them motherfuckers are getting greedy.
He's
I
probably
agree.
Santa's probably 1,000
PS4s
pounds
and
himself. Eating all them goddamn cookies and
TVs.
milk from all the children around the world.
Or just slim down.
yeah, also, to go back to what Derek said about them all having killed coal bottles, Coca-Cola invented our modern day Santa.
That the look of
Yeah,
Santa,
in
not the
1920s,
actual Santa,
they released
the
a
look of
huge
Santa.
campaign with Santa Claus, and they had him being the big, fat, jolly guy with the white beard, rosy cheeks. That was the first time that vision, like that version of Santa, was ever shown. Him and his 7 reindeer. And so they invented what we see as Santa. And know what else is a big theme for Coca-Cola? Fucking polar bears. So just all of a sudden, just fuck it. Like, have Santa have Coke branded on his goddamn back of his suit. I don't give a fuck. Give me my goddamn presents, my polar bears.
Give his magic polar bears
So
like
what I'm talking about.
Coca-Cola
Exactly.
sweaters.
Know what
What am I
else?
fucking talking about?
Know what else polar bears could do? Fight off Krampus. Like, what a fucking caribou gonna do when Krampus shows up trying to steal shit? They're gonna do, no, polar bear, cool. I got a snack now.
I am Krampus.
Thus, we conclude that
Oh
Coca-Cola
yes,
is
I'm
in
back
fact
again.
racist.
Santa was your reindeer.
All of a sudden he's like, and fucking just wave upon waves of polar bears.
That's not reindeer.
Santa's stepping up his game!
They hunker down on top of the fucking house, all covered in white, like fucking straight.
That's great
Thank you.
camouflage.
I was like,
Everybody at my
Okay.
workplace, I tell that to,
Alright.
they're just like, yeah, the weight would be, the weight would
Okay,
be too
yeah.
much. I'd be like, the magic fucking polar bears. They'd be like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't look as good. It's not as festive. I was like,
Festive, my ass.
you what makes reindeers
okay,
festive?
you know what?
Jordan,
Jordan,
first in
I
my
will
head, I
agree
couldn't
with
really
you.
think about
Thank
it.
you.
At first in my head, I
thought
couldn't
about
really
it.
think about it, but now that we're talking about it, I
Yeah.
can totally see it.
Thank
Also,
you.
just from like a festive point,
I would totally be down with
if it wasn't for Santa Claus, no one would know what reindeer are. Like very little people like, oh, hey, think of reindeer. If you didn't, like, you immediately think of like Santa reindeer, because that's the only
Thank
thing
you.
have. Everyone's seen a polar bear. Everyone's seen those big angry motherfuckers.
Actually, to add on to
Noise.
that, a lot of people think reindeer don't even exist.
Yeah, people
There you
don't
go.
think reindeer are real because we know them as caribou unless it's with fucking Santa.
They
and
think
then
of them
they're
like
reindeer.
unicorns or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, reindeer, I got you. No, it's not like I shot a
If
reindeer. It's on my
anything,
head.
putting polar bears on there makes it more believable.
Exactly.
Suck my dick.
It's like Krampus is sitting there like, the fuck did you get polar bears? And Santa's like, you know, these kids being greedy and shit, asking for like PS4s and Xbox. You had to up security. I'm just gonna come in with some pussy ass reindeer. Nah. What's reindeer? What's fucking Rudolph gonna do? Is bright and
Now, hold on.
Krampus just walks up and rips that fucker right off.
What are the polar bears' names?
I don't know. I haven't
Like,
decided
no,
yet.
does there have to be a reindeer with a red nose like Rudolph?
You mean a polar bear?
Or, I'm sorry, polar bear, yes.
No, it wouldn't be a
No.
nose. It had to be something else just as menacing.
No, it's his entire
a
face is
giant dick.
red. No, his,
Really?
No.
his entire
No,
face
no, no,
is
no.
red
A
with
glowing
blood.
eye.
A
Glowing eyes.
Glowing
Glowing
eyes.
eyes.
Oh,
There you
I don't
go.
know about that. That would
That
be
would
really
make a
menacing.
polar bear
It had to be
intimidating.
festive though.
And really sharp teeth and
A
claws.
red and green one.
A red green Oh
That would make
Oh,
it,
there's
if anything,
Santa!
that would just make it like absurd.
Yeah. No, like fuck.
Is that?
Fuck
Yep,
Rudolph.
that's Santa.
Know what he's got? Like this
got
polar
some
bear is straight up just a
airport
polar
lights.
bear. He's named like Tyrone. He's the oldest fucking polar bear, and he has like a fucking like police siren on his head.
you have elves with like directing lights, just like
Yeah.
this way, please.
Oh my god. Yeah, like if they're lost, it's just like lights.
Yep.
And I feel like they would do like a Batman thing, but instead it's like a polar bear.
Like polar bears are big enough, you could fucking trick him out like a fucking '96 Corolla with fucking like a fucking light bar in his head. I don't give a fuck.
Fucking equip him with AR-15.
He's like Tyrone, don't give a shit.
Just
That was
fly
another
up to the
question I
sky,
had. With another coworker, I was just like, okay, well, what if it did work? So what? And I'd be like, okay, so what if a military like had seen this? Like, do you think countries would fight to have these flying magic polar bears to militarize them?
Oh hell yes.
Oh,
They put
yeah.
like freaking mechs on them.
Yeah, baby.
They go up
Guns
there,
and
try to
stuff like
attach
that.
Yeah,
shock
make them
collars on them.
robots.
Like, I can't remember the math, but like Santa has to fly like 3 times the speed of sound. So let's assume like, let's just say he has 6 polar bear, because I feel like 7 would be a little ridiculous. That means each polar bear can go half the speed of sound carrying all that weight. So they could probably go the speed of sound. They're completely silent. Your fucking polar bear can eat shit. They can still run on the ground, so it's an air-to-surface vehicle. And plus, it's a fucking polar bear. Like, let's face it. If someone's like, oh, hey, what the fuck? Holy shit, polar bear! And all of a sudden someone comes out of the fur, AR, nigga.
This is why we're all friends.
Boy, this is how bad movies are made.
Excuse you, that would be an amazing movie.
Where's you bowl?
You know what? We should
People
all
thought
make
a Mario movie would be good.
We all need to make that movie.
What was that one from Scrooged with Bill Murray? It's like he came up with his own movie where it's like Santa with guns.
Oh yeah,
What was
that's right.
that called?
We're turning into
I can't
that.
remember.
I've never heard of
Bill
that.
Murray.
Okay.
I still want to make that movie. It's like
All right, we can further talk about this later, but
We could.
we got so far off topic.
Yeah.
So far off topic.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
good timing.
Good, like,
Okay, what do you got, Jordan? What flower this week?
Grass.
Dandelions.
Okay.
Remember to water your dandelions, and thank you for visiting.
That's technically a weed.
Water your weeds!
Water your weed.
Sometimes you need something to kill something. He does his job. Peace.
Okay, bye!
you both suck.